Hello, thank you for joining with me today for Chapter 2 from the book Self Abidance by Srimati Margaret Coble. And before reading Chapter 2, I'd like to spend about 10 minutes simply being here in this moment, recognizing the truth of what I am, and really feeling into the nature of truth. So I begin by closing my eyes, taking a few deep breaths, and allowing my attention to rest on the breath. And noticing what's in awareness, what body sensations, what mood, emotion, what thoughts. Just being aware. And now being aware that there is something that is aware. Something is watching. And now watching that watcher. Instead of exploring what the watcher is watching, I want to explore the watcher. The watcher is aware of the body, the mind, the emotions, as if they're over there and it, the watcher, is here. The watcher seems to have no form. It's formless. It's beginningless. It seems to have always been. If the watcher has no beginning, it has no form, and the watcher is me, what am I? Feeling into what I am. Feeling into existence, simply being. Unmanifest. Feeling into the nature of what I am. There's no memory, there's no imagination in what I am, existence. It's silence. And profound freedom. And the bliss that comes from unconditional freedom. Feeling into the nature of what I am. Unmanifest. Existence. Bliss. Chapter 2. Self-Knowledge. If we always remain with doing, working, running, involved with manifestation, how will we discover the unmanifest part of us? We need a program by which we become realized in the totality of our being, not merely with manifestation. We must consciously include the vast realm of the unmanifest. This is the great imbalance in humanity today. Man is unbalanced towards manifestation. Everybody is running, thinking and doing, too often feverishly so, because of the accelerated vibrations. But with all this running, we fail to get enlightenment. This is in the opposite direction. We have to search for the source of this energy instead of spending energy faster and faster. The source of the vibration of our lives. The source of the flow of our thoughts and feelings is more important than the particular manifestation. Even the love we are radiating has its source in the unmanifest. Search that. The unmanifest part of you must no longer remain unknown and unrealized. For that is our great imbalance. Too much energy always going into too much diversification. Without our knowing the one source, the eternal peace, the infinite blessedness, as our own changeless self-nature. Our real self is eternally changeless. And until we realize our changelessness in peace and bliss, suffering will continue. You need meditation. Aim daily at the depth of the unmanifest. Recognize your hunger for the unmanifest. By meditation, experience the unmanifest directly. Through various methods, you bring your energy more and more home into consciousness. All mental flow is nothing but energy. Why should energy continue to be used against oneself? Refuse to let energy run away from you, aligning itself against your self-realization. The energy which flows habitually away from the center must be made to come back into the center, which is consciousness. Then inner presence is lit up by that same energy, and you stand self-revealed at peace. In your heart of hearts, promise seriously, I will not think against anyone. Anyone is but another mental wave in your mind. It does not mean that we should not evaluate or discern what is going right or wrong and why. There is a lesson in everything, and we must apply that lesson to our understanding. Let us close our eyes and chant together. Light is to the left. Light is to the right. Light is in front and behind. Light within. Light without. Light is all in all. Continue on with love is to the left and to the right. Bliss is to the left and right. Chant from innermost being, consciously radiating forth your vibration of light, love, peace, and bliss for all. This is not the peace and happiness which come and go, but the unconditional foundation of our own nature. I am pure consciousness, peace, and bliss. Peace universal. The realms of mind and matter are ever changing. Underneath them is the absolute truth, which alone is never changing. This changeless truth alone is permanent and remains self-luminous in its own nature. Before the Absolute Self, which we all are, can be realized properly, there must be an introduction to that Self. It must be made clear in a most lucid and open way that there is but one Self. What that Self is and what it is not. And what are the methods for directly realizing its natural ever-presence? There must be purity of mind and tremendous love for truth absolute. The entire mind must be sifted to eliminate false, limiting assumptions and to make room for spiritual intuition. This process requires time because of deep-seated mental mechanisms. The entire mental forces must come into alignment towards reality. there must come gradual one-pointedness of the previously dissipated mind. Its natural outflowing tendencies are gradually turned around into an inward moving current. This current adds its energy to the extremely subtle innermost plane, thus emphasizing and illuminating pure consciousness itself. If we bring our energy in 100%, there is a total change of polarity. Whereas matter previously had the power to imprison our consciousness, now consciousness pure and sublime has the absolute power to reveal its true nature of infinite peace and bliss, oneness and perfection. Even a glimpse of this non-dual vision changes everything. Those who continue the divine practice of emphasizing the perspective of undivided, pure consciousness, silently, are progressively established in the natural state of self-abidance. What has been sought effortfully shines now self-luminously and permanently as our eternal true self and real nature. This is open to all. The ever-enlightened self is here now. If any human being can envision enlightenment as a possibility, that being is qualified for its experience. If that individual, having heard the truth, will then practice reflection, self-analysis, and deep meditation, he will reach his goal. Deep meditation is necessary to disengage energy from the physical and mental realms and make it available for lighting up the ultimate truth, who we are. Why do so many experience themselves as limited with material experience? Ignorance, which is the forgetfulness of the permanent and changeless reality, causes an imbalance in individual life, wishes, and goals. Namaste.